Hi, my name is Afif Zuhairi with metric number BO517102226. The category of my documentary would be responsible consumption and production, with the title named Electrical Waste in My Residential Area. Nowadays, the electrical consumption are at an all-time high. Not that it necessarily meant that was bad, but as the dominant species on Earth, with high level of intelligence and technology, definitely could do better to raise the efficiency of the electrical consumption. The main cause for the surge of electrical consumption at the start of this new decade was directly proportional to the COVID-19 Movement Control Order, or MCO. It's not rocket science, as there was more family members staying at home for an extended period of time. This meant higher use of electrical and electronic. This situation was likely to cause all sorts of other problems, such as increased carbon footprint and accelerated risk of climate change, higher energy costs, and reduction in supply. On to the problem. So far, some researchers have explored some factors governing the change of residential energy consumption, such as income, energy structure, population, energy price, and etc. The first strand of research focuses on direct and indirect residential energy consumption. The consumer lifestyle approach was utilized to study the relationship between energy use and energy-related CO2 emission. Based on the theory of consumer lifestyle approach, the direct and indirect impact of the lifestyle of urban and rural resident on residential area, energy use, and the related CO2 emission, the consumer lifestyle approach was also applied to study the impact of energy consumption by urban and rural households and CO2 emission for different regions and income levels in a residential area. The next strand of research focuses on affecting factors of residential energy consumption, the factors that contribute to the change in rural residential commercial energy consumption in the residential area. On to the analysis. The increase in urban residential energy consumption can be seen as it was presenting in an annual growth rate around 6.62%. The curve of urban residential energy consumption can be divided into two phases: a slow wave phase from 1995 to 2004 and a rapid growth phase from 2005 to 2011. The rapid growth in urban residential energy consumption may attribute to the following reasons. One is the rapid urbanization, which transferred to rural labor to urban areas where industrial and service sector predominantly dominate. The urbanization rate increased to 61.9%. Another is the growing popularity of electrical appliances and transport tools, which may lead to enormous electricity and oil product consumption. The ownership of major durable consumer goods per 100 urban households kept increasing over time. Next, the solution, engineering related solution. Nowadays, IDA or Index Decomposition Analysis method has been a popular tool to study changes in energy consumption and its related CO2 emission over time. It also showed that there were about 20 studies which used the IDA method to explore residential and energy consumption. Some literature even showed that the floor space and the size of the housing stock was a key impact factoring the governing residential area energy consumption. Firstly, investigated to what extent does the change in energy use are due to change in floor space in a residential area. But the residential energy consumption was not separated into urban area and rural area. They were kept together. So the MDI method was also utilized to decompose these changes in energy consumption by residential area for 5 energy using activities. They include cooking, lighting, space heating, cooling, and electrical appliances. From there, a non-engineering related solution. Some action can be taken in order to find a non-engineering solution for problems that have been stated earlier. Non-engineering solution can mean minimum human action, such as closing all the appliances, standby, smart sensor, or thermostat could be installed. Consumer could improve their awareness of the importance of having an efficient electrical appliances. All users involved could do a little more, could be a little more pragmatic by loosely monitoring the electrical usage for prospective parties involved. Small action done by a single person could mean nothing, as it was very small. But if everybody do their part and in togetherness, it could actually mean something to the world. As a conclusion or summary, the moment the movement control order or MCO was implemented, everyone with a little bit of sense could imagine how that would impact household energy consumption. The problem, the analysis, together with engineering related solution and also non-engineering related solution have been explained before, quite well. And the point is, even with countless renewable energy sources available out there, in this technological age, we together as a species must try to reduce the use of energy, because there's usually consequences to things. If the consequences doesn't present itself now, maybe in the near future for the next generation, they will face the consequences of our doing. I'll end this with a commentary with Sir Isaac Newton's third law, which loosely translated to with every action there will be an equal or opposite reaction. We may not live long enough to go through the reaction, but the generation after us might be. So change.